This chord progression is going to use some 7th chords, all minor 7th chords, all from the key of E minor. We're going to have, in the key of E minor, the 1 chord is minor, the 4 chords minor, 5 chords minor. 2 chord is actually half diminished, but we're just going to use a minor chord, which is, again, direct substitution, because a diminished chord is made up of a diminished triad and a diminished 7th. A half diminished made up of diminished triad plus a minor 7th. And then your minor chord is made up of a minor triad. But they all have in common the minor 3rd. Okay, so many times you can just substitute a minor chord for a diminished chord, a minor chord for a half diminished chord, vice versa, mix and match those any way you want. So I'm going to play the 2 chord as minor. I'm going to use all minor 7ths in this. This is going to be a 1, 5, 4, 2 chord progression all in the key of E minor. I'm going to be using bar chords for everything. So I'm going to play my E minor up here, then my B minor, then my A minor, then my F sharp minor. So this is the exact same form. So B minor 7, A minor 7, F sharp minor 7. And you can see that I'm kind of putting these 2 fingers together to kind of give it some extra weight to hold it down. You don't have to do that. You can simply play it like this. Or you can come around, grab the bass note with your thumb, and then just bar everything else and leave out the 5th, which would be here. You can just play it like this. That's an easy thing to do. So you'd have like... Okay, or you can play it full bar like this. Either way you want to do it, it's fine. And those are just different, basically the same chord progression, 1, 5, 4, 2. But I'm just using 7th chords and I'm using bar chord form, and I changed up the rhythm just a little bit. Now, just expand this idea a little bit further. You can play it, like a tempo is another way you can change things up. So in other words, you could play it slow like this. Get the idea. Or you can play it fast like this. Right? And you can add palm muting or not, like I can play all power chords like this, where I'm just playing the 1st degree and the 5th degree of each note. It's like an E5, I'm going to do a B5, A5, F sharp 5. You see? You can hit your distortion and you can make it like a, kind of like this blazing kind of punk rock thing. Right? Or you can use these 7th chords, you can do a lot of things, but still the progression is the same, 1, 5, 4, 2 in the key of E minor.